Hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. It is me, Rickey Thompson, and what is good? So for this week's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys a very embarrassing story. Yep, that's right, a story that I wish I could take back, but you know what, I can't because it's in the past. And you know, I don't have a time machine, so I can't hop my ass on that time machine and go back to fix it. You know, I just gotta live with it. But anyway, yes, I'm going to be sharing with you guys an embarrassing story. So yeah, I'm gonna stop on rambling and let's get on down to this embarrassing story. Alrighty, let's do this. So this story takes place like around 3rd grade year, and this was the year I thought I was the shit. Like I thought I was popping. You know, I had great friends, you know, like I had cool clothes, you know. I was just like, hey, I am the shit. But anyway, there was this girl in like my, what was it, science or biology class or something like that. She was in my class and she sat next to me, and like me and her were friends, but like we were the type of friends who only talked in class, like, you know, those type of friends like classmate, associates, like, you know what I mean, like something like that. But yeah, we were those type of friends, you know, we talked, we flirted and stuff, and I was like, you know what, it's time for me to make this girl mine. Like, I am the shit, so might as well take this and make her the shit too with me, like, you know what I mean? So I was like, you know what, I'm definitely gonna go for this. So this girl was best friends with my best friend, and I went up to my best friend and I was like, hey girl, what's good, what's good, what's good? Like, I want to get with your friend because I just feel like we'll be a perfect match. And she was like, okay Rickey, like yeah, like you guys are cool together, like you guys look good and everything, but yeah, like you should try something. And I'm like, hey, what should I do? Like, give me some ideas. She was like, okay, so here's the idea, like I'm having a birthday party and we are going to a water park and she's gonna be there, so you should definitely go. So in my head, I'm thinking, yes, this is perfect. Like, she about to see my body. Like, you know what, I'm very confident about my body. Like, when I look at pictures from 3rd grade year, I was like, Rickey, what the hell, why were you confident in that? Like, you look sick. But anyway, I thought I was the shit, so I was like, you know what, I look good, okay, there you go. Like, I was just so excited for this girl to see me, like, wet and stuff, like, all that type of shit. Like, I was just like, yes, this girl is about to be mine. So then, like, I get all the information about the birthday party from my best friend. I'm like, okay, I'll see you Saturday. And she's like, all right, I'll see you Saturday. And gave me a wink because she was like, her best friend's gonna be there and all that type of stuff. So I was like, yes, like, this girl is really about to get this. Like, she's about to love it. So, yeah. So time, like, goes past and it's finally, like, Saturday. Like, we had a long week of school, and you know what? I was like, yes, it's finally Saturday. So I meet up with my best friend and her friend and a couple other friends, and we meet up at the water park. You know, we go to the wave pool, we go to the lazy river, we do a whole bunch of stuff. Like, we go to just different water slides, all that type of stuff, and we are just having a blast. So we decide to eat and everything. You know, Rickey T gets his like fried chicken fingers and a large fry, you know, and a large drink, you know. I'm eating good, I'm feeling good, I feel like I'm looking good, you know. The girl who I'm liking, she looking good and everything, so everything is great. So as we're eating, she's like, oh my god, I want to go on that slide. And I look at it and I'm like, what the hell? First of all, this slide is like a slide that goes straight down, and then it goes up in the air, and then it goes straight back down, and then down again. Like, it was just like a seesaw or something. I don't know. But it was that type of slide, and I'm like, hold up, what the hell? Like, do you want me to die? Like, we're just in a tube. Like, what? So then I look at her, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's exciting. And she's like, hey, you want to go on there with me? And I'm like, OMG, like, this is my opportunity to really prove to this girl, like, I am the one. And I'm like, hell yeah, I'll go with you. Like, I'm that boy. Like, I'm Rickey T. Like, I can do anything. I'm not afraid of anything. Like, let's do it. So, like, we all, like, clean up our food, you know. And also, by this time, we're also dry because we've been sitting down eating for so long. So, we're dry. Like, we're ready to get wet again. So, anyway, we walk up to the slide, and it's, like, a long stairwell, like, up to the slide because the slide is so tall and so big. So, it's a long stairwell. So, we're walking up there, like, me and my friends and me and the girl, and we're talking and everything, and we're talking and talking and talking, and then we get up like to maybe like 1 story before you go on the slide. Like, we're waiting in line still, and I can see people go down, and I am just terrified. Like, I'm just like, oh my God, I can't do this. Like, I am terrified of this. Like, I'm afraid I'm going to die. So, like, at this point, I'm like really shaking. Like, I'm thinking about everything that could go wrong on this slide. Like, I'm thinking about, oh, what if I get on this slide with the girl and we flip over and die? Like, oh, what if we get on this slide and we don't flip over, but the force is too much and it rips my swim trunks off? Like, I don't know, like something really terrifying. Like, what if this happens? Like, I'm just having all these different scenarios in my head at this time. Like, oh my God. But anyway, like, she's still talking to me, and then she stops she stops like the conversation we're having, and by the way, I'm still thinking about all the bad things that could happen on this ride, and she's like, OMG Rickey. And I'm like, what? I'm good. She's like, OMG Rickey. And I'm like, what? I'm okay. And she's like, oh my God, Rickey. And I look down and I'm literally peeing. Like, I don't know that I'm peeing at all. Like, I don't know what's wrong with my body. Like, I'm like, oh my God, like, why is it coming out? Like, I didn't even feel it, and I don't know, it was just coming out. It was coming out like a waterfall, and you know what? Hey, I was just peeing. So, like, after it stops, we're up at the slide and we're waiting to go on next. And she's like, OMG, you just, I'm like, oh, okay, like, I'm sorry about it, like, I'm so sorry. And then she goes, OMG, you really just, I was like, I know, like, I apologize, my nerves. And she was like, OMG, like, for real, you literally, I'm like, okay, bitch, like, what do you want me to do about it? Yes, I peed in myself, like, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to suck it back up? Because I can't do that, okay? Like, I'm not Jesus Christ, I'm not magical, like, what do you want me to do, bitch? Like, I peed in myself, everybody does it, like, calm it down, like, okay, like, I peed myself, yes. I peed myself, okay? I did it. After all that stuff that we exchanged talking to each other, it was finally our time to get on the slide. And we get on the slide and I'm just like, OMG. And when we sit on the raft and he is about to push us, like the man who's like directing the whole slide and all that type of stuff, as he's about to push us off, you know what my body says? You scared, and I start to pee more in the raft boat. And you know, hey, it happened. As I'm like still peeing in the raft, I'm like, oh my God, like I hope she doesn't notice. But she notices and she looks back at me and she's like, oh my God, like Rickey, like, oh, like, did you just do this again? I'm like, yes, I did it again, bitch. Like, I peed in myself. I was scared. I was terrified. You know what? It happens. Sometimes the body gets afraid and releases stuff. Yes, I peed myself, okay? What do you want me to do about it? Like, what do you want me to do about it? And like, before I can finish this conversation, the man pushes us down. I scream like a little girl. I have my eyes closed, like I'm hanging on to this raft for dear life. And then, yeah, the slide is done. Like, we are done on the slide, and yeah. So then we get off the ride and she looks at me like I'm gross, and she's like, did you have fun? I'm like, you know what? I did have a great time, and I apologize that this happened. And she was like, you know what? Thank you for being honest with me. And yeah, that's what happened. Like, we hugged, and also, you guys, we kissed underneath the water. So you know what? Rickey T won the girls, so that happened. So yeah. But anyway, that was my embarrassing story. Like, that is when I peed myself in front of my crush, and it happened, and you know what? I wish I could take it back, but I can't, so yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to give this video a big thumbs up. Also, leave in the comments below, what are some embarrassing moments that you have done? Because I really want to know. Maybe it would help me out, because I just got a little bit sad telling this story, but enough, okay? Okay. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of the week, and I love you so much. And remember, always remember, say it with me, kids, peace, love, and swag. Money. Bye.